Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Golemcr coming at you with the first ever BBL podcast. And this podcast, I'll just talk about Clash Royale and just kind of life in general, and just kind of be like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how you guys like it. We might have some co-hosts in the future, like Juicy J, Morton, and some other big names. But just stay tuned. For now, we're just gonna talk with Golemcr. Okay, so basically, Golemcr, it's me, obviously talking about myself in third person. I'm an up and coming pro Golem player. Uh, don't have many accolades yet. The current thing I got going for me is I won the 20 win challenge with the Golem archetype, and I did it with Golem with no chef. Um, I think like I really can lock in, and I can definitely play like to the best of players like Muhammad Light, but I have like a very like out of the game problem with like just like addiction and other things. I don't know. I don't want to get too personal, but like definitely affecting me in a way where I don't have the same mental as other players. Like I definitely see myself like having this crazy ceiling, and I see myself obtaining it here and there, but it's just like I don't have that consistency because I don't discipline my body and my mind. And yeah, I just really need to lock in this year because it just shows. Like you can't neglect the body and mind and just expect Clash to just do its thing. And so I don't know. I'm very happy myself for doing the 20 win. I mean, it's sad. It took me like a bunch of tries. Like I don't know how many it took. I was playing it every single day basically until I hit it. Excuse me. I remember I hit it. I think on like the very last day. I'm pretty sure it was literally Christmas when I hit it. 'Cause I remember I was at my parents'. Sorry, excuse me. But like, yeah, I hit it eventually, and on that run, like I played pretty much perfectly, and I could play like that all the time. But like, I'm just kind of like lazy. Like I get this bad mental discipline. I think a lot of it has to do with streaming. That's why I've kind of stopped streaming a little bit lately. Because when you stream every day, it's one thing if you're like a pro player and like top 1 through 50 and you already have the perfect like muscle memory, mental discipline, it might not affect you as much. But when you're trying to come up, I feel like it's really easy to make like bad muscle memory because now you're trying to stream and get better at the same time. So it's like trying to do two things at once. So how could you think you'll get better than if you just try to get better at once? You know what I mean? So it just kind of burdens you, and I feel like creates bad muscle memory because you're just trying to stream every day and play every day. You're not focused on getting better. Uh, so I think that's just something to take in mind. Like as CRL starts coming up, like obviously I'm not trying to be the number one streamer in the world. Like I'm trying to grow my socials, and yeah, I want to be a daily streamer, whatever. But if taking some time off or whatever to like lock in and get to that like skill gap of like consistent like number one gameplay, then yeah, like whatever it takes, like I'm gonna get there because sometimes you just need to like lock out all the external factors, and then once you have the muscle memory down, then you can sorry, then you can start the streams back up. But honestly, like I don't know, like going into this season, I just feel like this game's like chess. Muhammad Light's won every single year, and I feel like the reason he wins is because he studies this game like chess. He has the best mechanics, and he has like a coach that studies it, and like he just kind of like has a really good like gameplay. Like he knows the theoretics of every deck. Like his brain like has like a whole book of like how to play against everything perfectly. So with that in mind, like anyone that wants to contest against him, they pretty much need to know how to play their deck perfectly against any and every matchup. And so that's what I think I'm trying to do and like have somewhat accomplished, but like I need to get my mechanics better. Like I might know theoretically how to play every matchup the best, but my execution's not the best, even though I know what I should be doing. It just doesn't always work out that way. So if I could work on my mechanics a lot, I think that'll really help me a lot. And then also too, just like real life, like it's like obviously Clash is like very addictive. Like it's your phone. It's like a very concentrated like atmosphere of light. It's just like a very addictive thing. So I feel like you don't want to have like too many bad addictions. Like Clash is already like a huge addiction. So I mean, I don't. I know I personally I struggle with addictions. Like I know I struggle with smoking, and I'm trying to currently stop. I've been doing it for years, I feel like I'm starting to notice the effects. I mean, I've definitely noticed the effects, and I just don't feel like who I'm myself. And I think I could hit a peak that if that stuff or if there was no distractions in my life, and maybe if you could like handle it. But I just know like how I am in my current state. Like I'm just like a fiend, and I hate being like a fiend. Like feeling like anytime like a vape is there, like I need to hit a vape like every couple minutes and then just keep hitting it and do whatever. Like that's just not cool. Like it's cool to like maybe do it every once in a while or like once a day or a couple times a day, but when you're hitting like every five whatever couple minutes, it's like can't even put it down. Like it becomes a problem. And yeah, I don't know. The year's just started, and I'm just really I'm trying to ball out this year. Like I was just thinking about it more, cause like I want this podcast to be more than just Clash Royale. Like I just went out tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, like it didn't go well. Like I made a couple small talk, like whatever, got rejected by a few girls. I should have stayed longer. I'd be letting my confidence kill me and calling the night early. But anyways, dude, like I just started realizing like just like how I'm clocking out in the real world, I'd be clocking out in the game like taking L's in the real world, taking L's in the game. Like it's time to be a winner. Like it's time to fucking go out like in the game like you're Alpha Chad top 100. Like you go out like you're also Alpha Tad Chad. Like you're a single guy, you get like 3 or 5 single girls numbers. Like it is like a video game. Like whether it's like in Clash Royale or in real life, like you have an objective for everything you do, and you're competing with other people in that same like whatever to do that objective. So like I've just been realizing like I've been letting people like pardon my French, but I've been letting people like bitch me in real life. I've been letting people like bitch me in the game. And then I've been like bitching myself, like just the way I treat myself and like how your body should be a temple, you know? Like I'm treating my body like a homeless person. And it's just like you combine all those factors and it's like no wonder I struggle. And it's just like I'm trying to do everything and it's so hard. And if I just like fix these external factors, it just wouldn't be that hard to begin with. And I guess like I know it's a big yapping rant, but I'm just trying to say like I really think like if I like start taking my body more healthy, taking care of my body more and like working out more consistently and just not like smoking or doing toxic things, like I'd be like a god. Like I honestly think I'd be like better than Muhammad Light. Like anyone could be the best at this game if they study it and like play the best cards. And man, like I just really want to prove that. And so yeah, like man, like I don't know. I just gotta lock in because it just sucks to think like you don't want to spend your whole life like thinking that like oh man, like I couldn't do this because I was doing that or like whatever, you know? Like you want to like feel like you gave it your all in life. And so I think this year is just like the year I lock in. Like I put down the pen, like that song, like you can't put down the juice, like I can't put down the pen.